Hello, and welcome back to my laboratory where I painstakingly test D&D theories to create rock-solid, infallible testimonies backed by science, religion, and state alike. The last video I posted was about a year ago, so you know that I've been researching this video every single second since then. These are cold, hard facts, not opinions, heavens forbid, not jokes. And I definitely didn't just have a dumb idea last night and write down a bunch of goofs in 5 minutes and decide to film it today. Definitely didn't do that. Today, we are ranking rogues, and believe you me, I know my stuff when it comes to this class. This may be a surprise, but I used to be a rogue main. Don't believe me? Look at these. It was a dark time where I refused to play anything but a brooding, dex-based sneak thief with a tragic past and an aversion to friendship, so you can trust me on these rankings. I've lived the lifestyle so you don't have to. In this very serious and unopinionated look at the coolest class of D&D, we will be examining rogue subclasses from all the main Wizards published source books. In the Player's Handbook, Xanathar's Guide, and also Tasha has come to the party and has spiked the punch bowl, so to speak. Without further ado, let's dive into the murky and edgy waters of rogue subclasses. Number 9. Inquisitive. Inquisitive is in last place, not because of stats, not because of abilities, not because of theming, because of that name. What the hell is that? Inquisitive isn't the name of a class, it's an adjective. Naming this class Inquisitive is like pointing at barbarians and saying, oh yeah, angered. Now, I know some of you are gonna be saying, well, you can use Inquisitive as a noun if you're an 18th century poet. Plus, if you look up inquisitive as a noun in the dictionary, it just points you right back to the adjective version of inquisitive. It's a dumb name, you can do better, wizards. Also, the class isn't that fun, so. Number 8, mastermind. I get it, I get it. We all want to be anime villains, playing 4D chess, always one step ahead of our opponents. But unfortunately, unlike in most anime, we won't be surrounded by a horde of lackeys who worship us as a god, but instead by 4 idiots who think Punch, Dragon, and Grundle is the only strategy worth thinking about. This is an NPC class through and through, and honestly, I'm not really sure why Wizards published it. Unless this was all part of their plan. Number 7, Thief. I like Thief 2 better. Number 6, Arcane Trickster. Hey, you ever wanted to be bad at magic? In all seriousness, this is a fine class. I just personally don't understand why you would pick it rather than picking something like Bard. Unless you're into like invisible hands, something. Number 5, Phantom. And then they kiss. Number 4, Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler rules for many, many reasons. It lets you be a pirate, it lets you use a stat other than Dex, and it lets you use sneak attack by yourself. Finally, you can be the frontliner you've always dreamed of being and no longer have to rely on your big, strong, paladin friend in order to do damage. Number 3, Scout. Scouts are actually insane in this game. You get a level scaling, 1 to 5 d6 up on all attacks, you get insane AC bonuses on turns that you move more than 10 feet, you get monk features, you get barbarian features, you get insane movement speed, immunity to grapple, blind...
Hey, we're talking about 5th edition?
Not 3.5 Scout? Number 2, Assassin. The tried and true standard for new rogue players. Assassin has a little bit of something for everybody, from allowing players to say, can I assassinate this guy during the 5th round of combat, and allowing tricky metagamers to pretend that they've been working on their secret identities for several weeks when really they just made it up 5 minutes ago because it would be helpful. It's just such a fun class. Number 1, Soul Knife. Ask yourself, what's the most important quality for a rogue? Like, for real, do it out loud right now. I'll wait. Did you do it? Good. Now answer. Please. I need this. Thanks. For anyone who answered something other than edginess, you're now legally obligated to write in the comments under this video, your name, answered incorrectly on a very important YouTube video, and I will forever live with the shame of my ignorance. And I'll know if you don't. Those of you who answered edginess, get it. If you're playing a rogue, what's the point of doing it if you're not the edgiest character on the board? Soul knives are so intense that their literal souls are sharp enough to cut people. Soul knives themselves are the weapons that their enemies go to sleep fearing at night. If that isn't the pinnacle of edgelordness, hey, I don't know what is. So there you have it. An unquestionable and concrete ranking of the rogue subclasses from worst to best. Disagree with the rankings? My lawyers will be in contact with you, and you do well to listen to them.
And that's the end of the video.